Breaking news, Palm Beach billionaire Jeffrey Epstein is accused of paying $350,000 to two potential witnesses against him in his sex trafficking case.
He wired the money last November, they say, after the Miami Herald drew new attention to his 2008 plea deal. Federal prosecutors say it's another reason to keep Epstein jailed pending the outcome of a trial. Aria Height is in the Breaking News Center now with details on this. Ari?
Yeah, the U.S. Attorney's Office in New York made that accusation in these court papers filed today. They accused Jeffrey Epstein of trying to bribe two people who might testify against him in that sex trafficking case. Epstein has been behind bars since his arrest last weekend. His attorneys have requested he be released on bond while he awaits trial. The U.S. Attorney's Office today filed their response to that request, listing multiple reasons why they believe Epstein should stay in jail. One of those reasons, they say bank records show Epstein wired a total of $350,000 to two people who could testify against him in the case. They do not name those people, but prosecutors say the payments came late last year, and that's when news reports indicated Epstein may be arrested again. And in those court papers filed today, the U.S. Attorney's Office makes it very clear they believe those payments were bribes. Here's a quote from those court papers. This course of action, in particular its timing, suggests the defendant was attempting to further influence co-conspirators who might provide information against him in light of the recently re-emerging allegations. The judge has not yet ruled on whether Epstein will get bond. Also today, the man accused of giving Epstein a so-called sweetheart deal back in 2008 resigned from his position as U.S. Labor Secretary. Alex Acosta was the U.S. attorney in Miami back then, and he's accused of secretly meeting with Epstein's lawyers and working out a deal where Epstein would serve only 13 months in jail. Acosta is also accused of keeping that deal a secret from Epstein's victims. Well, since Epstein was rearrested last week, Acosta has been under fierce criticism with demands that he resign, and today he did just that.
I submitted my resignation to the president effective 7 days from today. It would be selfish for me to stay in this position and continue talking about a case that's 12 years old rather than about the amazing economy we have right now.
You can see President Trump was right there as Acosta made that announcement. He told reporters today he did not ask for Acosta's resignation. Instead, he praised Acosta for the work he's done as Secretary of Labor. Reporting live, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.